Okay, now, not much has happened since yesterday, but to my father I will say in particular, you need to go to Hannah and ask her how to make a video response to these kinds of videos. Furthermore, while that doesn't apply to my audience at large, if only, you should probably make a comment, just in the text. You probably have nothing to say, but, maybe save it for a video response. Like I said, I would like to do something similar to, like the Vlog Brothers. I think that'd be hella fun. And, well, like I said, I guess I'm thinking, okay, this chick I was dealing with at the DMV the other day was black. And I was just thinking to myself, that's usually lucky for me, like when I go to the DMV and it's like a black chick. Okay, now the first time I went there to get my ID, they were like, no, we're not giving IDs to people. And then it's like some black chick walked up and it's like, no, 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 that's full of shit, It's like, here you go. And, ordinarily, it's like, generally speaking, if I see, like a healthy mix of different nationalities, I understand that over time, the children of these people will intermingle and it'll make us all, like more like India, I want to say. Either way, the point is, we'll be, you know, uh, a rainbow of peace and brotherhood, or some bullshit like that. But after finding out that they didn't, hold my mail, it's like I'm pretty teed off. Anyway, like I said, so it's like I want to sit here and worry that it's like, okay, so this chick was saying she was making a change to the forms, and I was like, well, if they got it the first time, it's like, why bother to change something? It's like, I don't get it. In any case, you know, like I said, this stuff is lucky, but I have the luxury of being like, well, what do you expect from the DMV? If the changes that were made to the form are incorrect, and then I can be like, well, and that chick is black too, so you make your entire race look bad if you change the form incorrectly. And I don't know. I guess that I'm trying to just relax, So I went and did a very light workout yesterday. I only did 30 minutes of aerobics and maybe 50 push-ups. Actually, it's probably more like 60, but the point is, that's really not much. Ideally, I would be doing an hour of aerobics and 100 push-ups, at the very least, on top of some sort of heavy lifting circuit type routine. But you know what? There was actually a class going on that was like Les Mills Body Pump. Now, I used to take that class every week, but it's like the chick was really, announcing hard. It was like, hey, everybody left. And I was like working out nearby. I was thinking to myself, I should really start going back to these classes. It's like there's no reason not to. Now, I don't know. For some reason, my left knee kind of feels weak and hurty. Now, I think that that's kind of heredity. Again, my father, if you're watching, you would know. But, that's kind of heredity, and so maybe it's actually, emanating from my knee, but it doesn't seem like an impact injury. It seems like alignment, like, okay, my hip is twisted a little bit crooked, and that transfers to my knee. And if I get a really big pop at the base of my spine, like when I'm kicking, doing the swimming with scuba gear, it's like it twists my lower back and kind of pops it into place and makes the pain go away. So it's like if I work out really hard, then the pain goes away. But then if I don't work out, it kind of aches and feels weird when I bend it. Like if I just stand and then pick that foot up and bend it as much as I can, then it, like it hurts weird. Like I said, it doesn't seem like an impact injury. It seems like I don't know. Anyway, neither here nor there. The point is that it doesn't hurt when I work out a lot and run and do stuff like that. And it does hurt when I take it easy. So what should that be telling me? Anyway, again, like I said, I guess I will wait until next Wednesday. I'm thinking about, like taking this show on the road and trying to stack a little money whilst I wait, or going to the gym every day and working out whilst I wait, or just doing something every day whilst I wait. Now, I did a lot of writing yesterday, and, it was the damnedest thing. It's like here I'm writing, and I got to the point of the story in which the Saudi king comes in, and with this imaginary audience I'm performing to, I'm feeling the gravity of two alien stars kind of conflicting, and it's like, okay, you don't want to be a cocksucker and be like, okay, buddy, I'm just going to be nicer to the darn Saudis in the story because they're all rich. But at the same time, you don't want to be mean. It's like, well, hey, you gotta try and understand what people from different perspectives think. So, I don't know. It's just weird. I may have, like come up with a solution that kind of works for everybody and making the story more entertaining and less offensive. But, I don't know. I guess that's just one of those conflicts. It's like, okay, who would you side with? Just in general between Somalis and Saudis. I guess, you can't always have it both ways 100%, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just one of those things that has required a lot of thought, and it's like I want to get it right. And well, I guess I've also been thinking like these. Like I'm going to have to make another pass just because as I think about things that I left out that I should have written about a little more, like if I'm not writing about what all the people are eating, then I'm kind of losing my audience. It's like, so I guess I should really, have a few more scenes where they're all sitting at the table eating the crap they eat in Somalia and things like that. I've been thinking about, like picking up the San Jen story and writing a little bit more on that, but generally speaking, it's just like my imagination is like all wrapped up. It's like, okay, so the gender apartheid war of Somalia, what could even possibly be more interesting? And I'll tell you, I would like to drive a Vehelmarai. This message is brought to you by Vehelmarai. Though we may never drive them because they are produced in incredibly small quantities and are the most expensive personal vehicles ever produced, they can only be compared to flying a very small home-built aircraft at an unsafe altitude through enclosed terrain, and then you're getting close to the excitement level. Not the luxury level, but the excitement level of driving a Vehelmarai. So, if you have the means, you should drive a Vehelmarai. But you don't have the means. And if you do have the means, you're still up against the incredible limits on availability that will see to it that you never ever drive a Vehelmarai. Right? Anyway, so I guess, until next time, like I said, leave a comment, but more importantly, to my father, make a video response. Go to Hannah and say, hey, Hannah, how do I use my telephone to make a video response to this message? Over and out.